New businesses are popping up in Lott like wildfire, and it's thanks to one native's big idea.
As Lott continues to grow, Tarcia Hubert and her husband came up with the idea to transform abandoned buildings into a block of black-owned businesses. 6 News reporter Adriana Alexander is here in studio to explain what this big idea entails. She's taking on the challenge here, Adriana.
Yeah, she sure is, Chris and Lindsay. While Lott only has a population of about 700 people, it didn't stop the Huberts from seeing what is and what could be in Lott, Texas. The small town of Lott may look totally different in the next few years, thanks to Lott native Tarcia Hubert and her husband's idea to invest in a revitalization project.
People were saying, why y'all buying buildings in Lott? Because it was nothing here. And it's still nothing here, right? But we're going to bring the people to us. I'm operating in faith that we will.
It all began when Tarcia's uncle bought a building for his business in Lott in 2019. Hubert and her husband learned the history behind Oklahoma's Black Wall Street, so instead of buying one abandoned building on the Strip, they bought almost all of them.
A lot of these buildings are passed down from family generation to generation, and they don't want to let go of them. And so he finally found somebody who owned multiple buildings and was willing to sell them. Not only do we have an opportunity to have our own business, but we have an opportunity to create a block of businesses.
With the help from a local bank in Waco that funds small black businesses, the Huberts own all but 2 buildings on the Strip and recently had their first of many grand openings. In addition to creating the next Black Wall Street, Hubert also plans to bring more local food options and medical care to Lott as time progresses. She hopes more black entrepreneurs are inspired by their story and invest in their own futures like they did.
It's really, really important that we highlight black-owned businesses, black entrepreneurship for our youth, right? And for those who have dreams, because it's good to see that you can, of course, you could go to college and you could go work for somebody else, but you also need to know that this is also an opportunity. You can create your own business, you can start your own business, you can be your own boss.
Within the next few months, the next local business opening on the Strip will be a coffee shop owned by one of the Hubert family members. Chris, Lindsay, being in a small town does not mean you can't have big dreams.
Yeah, doing the job that you love means you'll never truly work a day in your life,
exactly.
Right?
I love that, and it's such a life-changing thing for the town of Lott.
Yep.
Adriana, thank you.